If you are sick of not being able to invert in jiu-jitsu and you feel like it's limiting your movement, then this is the video for you. I'm going to break down how to invert, some drills that are going to help you inverting, and some ways you can work towards it. So keep watching. By the end of the video, you're going to have more of an understanding on how to invert. You'll hopefully be closer to inverting than you were before, and you're going to have some tools and drills in order to start working towards inverting in jiu-jitsu and improving your movement on the mats. So the first thing we're going to look at is how to invert, or what we're actually trying to do, because the most common thing people do when they're starting to invert is they start to roll and then they go this way. Okay, if that's something that looks like you would do, keep watching the video. We're going to work and unpack what we're actually doing here. So what I want to do is I don't want my lower back touching the mat at all. So forget that and think we're going from one shoulder to the other. That's how we're inverting here, which is why I'm at this angle for now. So what I'm looking at doing is I'm crunching up here and rounding my back. Some people put the back of their hand on their lower back. That seems to help as well, because I think it helps collapse the shoulder, which adds to that. So we're going to try this first. So I'm going to drop, and I'm thinking to drop my shoulder to the mat like I'm falling down here. Then from here, my right foot, my left shoulder's in the mat, so my right foot's coming over. Then I'm going to lift my hips up, and then I'm going to try and roll to the other shoulder and go over here. So again, my lower back didn't touch the mat there. So same thing here. I'm going to drop. So I'm crunched up, drop to the side, which feels weird. Bring that foot in, looking up, step over, and then roll. I'm going to do that from a different angle now so you can see what's going on here. So back of the hand, crunch, drop, foot in, and roll. Now, I know what you're probably thinking here. You're probably thinking it's a flexibility thing, and it kind of is. If I'm like this and my legs are straight here, I really have to look at folding more. So make it easier for yourself. Bend your knee slightly and look how much more of a fold I've got. So now, if I invert with my legs straight, just to show you how much harder it makes it, just to break this down more. So back of my hand on my lower back, I'm going to fold, and now I'm going to have to bend that knee. But if I keep my legs straight here, I have to fold quite a lot. Whereas if I come down and I look at bending my knees here, and then see how much easier it is, because I'm in more of a fold here. So make it easier for yourself and keep your knees bent. If I was tight here and I couldn't touch my toes, I'd be here like this trying to stretch. But if I bent my knees, it's much easier to touch my toes. So make it easier for yourself and bend your knees when you're doing it. Again, try it this way: drop, push, step, and over. Or if that feels weird, keep your arms in. T-rex your arms like you would when you're rolling. You're not going to have your arms all over the place. Keep your arms in, crunch, drop, push, step, and over. So if I'm facing you, that's going to look like this. Hands in, drop to the side, lift, step, and over. Another cool thing we can do is we can use the wall as well. So I'm thinking to step my feet along the wall as I try to invert. And the difference there is my feet, to get on the mat, I've got all this step over here. Whereas if my feet are on the wall, I don't have to step over as much. So it does make it a little bit easier. So try it on the wall as well. So get nice and close to the wall, drop to the shoulder, step, and then I'm just thinking to walk around that wall, and I've just inverted. Then we're going to go the other way, which is going to feel weird because we've just drove one way. So here, drop, step, step, and then you've made it. One thing though, safety wise, you don't want to be loading a load of weight on the back of your neck here. It's not like we're stacking ourselves on the neck. As I said at the start, it's shoulder to shoulder. It's not rolling over your neck. So when I'm inverting here, I should, in a perfect world, have no weight on the back of my neck or head here. I'm not back here like this. This sucks. This feels good. And then we're going over. So think about that when you're inverting in jiu-jitsu. There's some partner drills that help with this as well. I'm going to do a separate video on that. If you're struggling with flexibility or mobility and things like that, I've got some stretching content on my channel, so check that out. I'm going to upload a video of a partner drill as well that's really going to help you guys. But all I'm saying is keep your knees bent. Think about this, and we're pushing shoulder, step over, my weight goes over to the other shoulder, and then I come up. Okay, get drilling on the mats, maybe get to class 10-15 minutes early. If you know someone that can invert, get them to show you how. It's all reps on the mat. The more times you try this, the more time you put into working on it, it's eventually going to work its way into your jiu-jitsu game. At least now you've got more of an understanding on how to invert or how to get closer to inverting in jiu-jitsu and unlocking your jiu-jitsu. Cheers for watching, guys. YouTube is going to recommend you one of my videos that it thinks you should watch next, and that's going to pop up here